Hello everyone. So in this video I am going to demonstrate how we can create a live streaming data dashboard in Power BI. So first of all, what we need to create our streaming data set. So this is our first step. So I am going to use Power API. However, we have Azure Stream and PubNub. So PubNub, you can see my previous video. You can find this PubNub tutorial that how I can use it. So for the sake of this video demonstration, I'm going to use API. So I'm going to click next, and here is my name, could be any name, live data from live data PowerShell. So in this example I am going to use PowerShell. So it's a quick and easiest method what I found. So I am going to create my data structure like text, maybe translate, okay, and it's data time and amount AMT, or you can say amount, okay, no issue. So it's a number. So our data structure is ready. Now I'm going to create, okay, and done. So if you forget that what is the API info, so I'm going to select API info. So what I need to copy this API key or post URL key, and now I'm going to switch back to my PowerShell. In PowerShell, what I'm going to, I'm removing all the, I'm actually pasting my new API key here, and this is API URL. I save in API URL variable, and I am also looping while with true, which means it's an infinite loop. And in this example I am going to use random ID and random amount, and this is the same structure I am using like I show here. So get back to our PowerShell side. So this is actually in ID I am going to use random ID and random amount here for the sake of demonstration. However, in transaction date I am going to use current date and time. And now I am going to use convert my JSON data into and then I have a header, and this is a main important line where I invoke request URL, and this is my URL which is just I replace with the new one. And after every 2 seconds it will just go back on a loop again while true, unless until I did not break the loop or press Ctrl C, it will executing. So I'm going to save the script and break the script, because running this error is actually I changed the URL path, just copying from this, that's why it's giving me error. Before that it was above one URL. So how we can execute API, this PowerShell API calling with PowerShell. So we need to write /push to BI, and this is my push to BI is my program name. .ps1 is PowerShell script name. So if you did not get any error, which means that your API is connected and sending something request on into Power BI post URL. So let's get back into Power BI URL, and now we need to, what we need to create, we need to create a dashboard here. So streaming dashboard here, what we need to go, we need to click dashboard and create live PowerShell dashboard. You can give any name, but let me dashboard, but for the sake of example I'm going to use this. So I am using a add title, because in report we need to refresh the report, but the dashboard has a facility real-time data analysis, so we did not need to reload it, refresh it, it will automatically reload and refresh on the given interval. So I'm going to click next, and this is my data set, live data PowerShell, okay. And I have few options like for card, line chart. For the sake of example I'm going to use card, and I'm going to use value amount, okay. So you can see 203 is the amount, is refreshing every 2 seconds. So this is one of the example. Let me next, and I can apply. Right. Okay, I hope you understand this thing. So let me bit complicate the things to for understanding. I am going to workspace again, and I am going to change my data set, for example. And this time what I am going to, I am using number, and I am going to use historical data analysis. So let me click done. Okay, and then get back to our live streaming data, and let's check. Okay, the dashboard is still working. So let me add one more title, create custom column, create next using this data set, and this time I'm going to use id column, because now my id column is converted into numbers. Before that it was text. That's why it's going to. So you can see 99, and it's now refreshing it with random number. Good. Cool. Cool. So let me create one more example for you. Consume dashboard, consume stream data using this dash streaming data, and this time I am going to use line chart, and in line chart I am going to select a transaction date, and in a legend I am going to use transaction date again, and the for value I am going to use amount. So let me, so you can see. Okay, I did not save unfortunately, so let me create one more time. Okay, so next using this, and create a line chart. Okay, and last 1 minute it say okay, transaction date, and I'm going to use amount, or next, and apply. So you will see this type of live heartbeat type dashboard in Power BI. So I hope you understand this whole concept, how I create a dashboard like this in Power BI using PowerShell. One thing I would like to say you, for your own R&D or research, that you can connect with SQL Server and get the data from SQL Server, and then use PowerShell, the same script which I actually guided you. So you can use same script, and instead of writing a random number you can use SQL database values in here, and you can enjoy the live real-time dashboard from on-premises database, or as well as any other database. So thank you very much for watching this video.